Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I have this very bright pastel makeup look. It is a very simple look to create. And if you guys are interested in seeing how I create this look, just stay tuned and keep on watching. So I'm starting with the P. Louise eyeshadow base. I'm using shade number 2. And then I'm just blending it with the regular flat brush. At the same time, I'm also trying to carve out the bottom part of my eyebrow, and I'm really blending it all over my eyelid, even in areas where I might want to add the eyeshadow. Now I'm using this purple shade from the palette Birds of Paradise from the Makeup Revolution, and I'm really packing it in the outer corner and trying to lightly blend it out as I go. I also keep going back and forth with that shade until I'm really happy with how bright the color shows. And now I'm using a bigger blending brush, and I'm using the shade Cockatoo, which is a white shade, and I'm going farther out into the outer corner. So for the inner corner, I am using Take Flight, which is this teal shade that I really like. I'm really packing it in the inner corner and blending it lightly outwards till I reach that purple shade. Now I'm back with that purple shade, and I'm trying to really blend those colors together so it looks more seamless. So now I'm back with a bigger fluffy brush, and I'm really blending out that purple just because I wanted the purple color to go higher up. And I'm back with the teal, just making it more intense. For the inner corner, I'm using the shade Hot Tropic, and I'm really packing that color right in the center, right in my tear duct. Now for the face, I'm using the e.l.f. Putty Primer, and I'm focusing mostly in the center of my face. I still don't know how I feel about this primer. I do feel like it makes my face look better, but I don't feel like it fills out my pores, which is one of the most important things for me. And that's just because I do have huge pores, but I will still keep trying it. So for foundation, I'm using this Double Wear Estee Lauder foundation. I'm using two shades. I'm using 3W2 and 2W2. I'm mixing those together to find my perfect shade. And to blend it out, I'm using the e.l.f. Total Face Blending Sponge. Honestly, this is my favorite sponge. I've used other ones, but I always find myself coming back to this one. For concealer, I'm using the True Blend from CoverGirl in the shade Classic Ivory. And I do add it and blend it as I go, just because I don't want it to dry out on me. And to set my whole face, I use the Airspun Loose Powder in the shade Naturally Neutral, and I set my whole face with this. And I do use the sponge to set my face as well. And before I keep going, let me just clean up my lips. And for contour slash bronzing, I use the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder in the shade Coconut. Honestly, this is the only thing I use for contouring slash bronzing. I don't really do both steps just because I find it easier this way. And personally, I feel like it's the same thing. To me, it looks the same whether you do the contour and the bronzing, or it's just preference, but this is just how I prefer it. To slightly contour my nose, I'm using a regular e.l.f. blending brush. For blush, I'm using the Butter Blush from the Physicians Formula. I'm using the shade Plum Rose. And for highlighter, I'm using those two shades from the Makeup Revolution with Soph makeup palette. And I'm adding that on the higher points of my cheeks, on my nose. You may already know where to add this fun product all over your face. Now going back to the eyes, I am starting again with that purple shade called Islands, and I'm really packing it on the outer corner, but I'm not going all the way just because I'm gonna leave that spot for another fun color. But I am making sure I really blend it out just because I wanted it to look more nicely blended. Now for the inner corner, I have this fun color. This is the shade Exotic. I wanted to just add a little bit more of color just because the other colors was not enough, I guess. Now I'm prepping my eyelashes to put on the fake lashes. I'm just curling them and adding mascara to them. Now for lashes, I'm using these really cheap ones from AliExpress. If you're really looking for eyelashes that are really cheap and look really good, AliExpress is the place to go. Now I'm using a white liner from Wet n Wild. It's just a regular white liner. For the lips, I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Last lipstick in the shade Matte Mauve. And this is really glossy. I really like how this looked. And for setting spray, I'm just using the Mario Badescu setting spray. So guys, this is the end of this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, just please subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this. If you guys want to follow me on my Instagram, my name is the same, it's Aredi Savala. And until next time guys, bye.